S.O.A.P is our daily study of the Bible, featuring a scripture, an observation, an application, and a prayer. Good morning. Today is Monday, May 31st. I'm Tom Tracy, and this is your daily S.O.A.P. Our scripture for today is Psalm 119, verse 131. I pant with expectation, longing for your commands. The observation is, how patiently are you waiting? And the application, have you ever wanted something so badly that you became excited enough to be breathless? I mean, you look forward to something so badly that you can't sleep, you can't eat, you can't sit still. You literally have a hard time even just breathing normally. It's all you can think about, and the focus of your life is nothing but waiting for this thing that you're expecting. Maybe it's the birth of a child or a new job, or maybe it's a new motorcycle. Whatever it is, that gets so inside of you and inside of your head that you can't do anything. You can't even breathe right. You're just so on fire for what's coming that everybody's looking at you and saying, settle down, man, it's gonna happen. What you've been waiting for is almost here, and the closer that date gets, the more excited you become. The excitement builds until it's almost unbearable. That feeling is exactly what we should be feeling waiting for God's commands. The psalmist is saying how much he's just longing to hear from God, and he's patiently, well, sort of, waiting for God to speak to him. He's breathless. He's panting with expectation. This man is waiting to learn more from God, to do what God needs him to do. He's like an expectant father awaiting the birth of his child, or a rider expecting the delivery of a new motorcycle. He's waiting to take his place of guardianship. He's waiting to watch over what's been entrusted to him. He's waiting to take care of what he's been given. He's waiting and watching over the commands of God. How about you? Do you have that expectation, the anticipation, the longing for God's commands? Do you look for the things of God as much, if not more, than the things of the earth? We should be longing for the things of God so much more than the things of the earth. Things of the earth are fleeting, and motorcycles break down and fall apart and get traded away. Children grow up and they have their own lives. But the words of God and God's commands never change. Are you doing everything you can to prepare the same way you prepared for the arrival of your child, where you painted the nursery and you built the crib and you spent the money and did everything to get all of the things that you needed ready? Are you doing that for the things of God? Or are you simply taking them when they're dropped in your lap and doing with them what you think you need to do? We need to be expectant, we need to be prepared, and we need to be ready when God gives us commands to complete. If He sends you on a mission, are you going to hesitate? Or are you going to go? Are you going to regret the fact that it came? Or are you going to joyously celebrate that you've received a command from God and do everything in your power to fulfill it? Are you doing everything you can to be prepared for that day? When that day comes, will you be ready? Or will you still be painting the nursery? Our prayer for today: Father, help me to build an excitement for your commands that outweighs anything else in my life, and to prepare myself for the work that you have called me to. I trust that the Lord has spoken to you through this message today. If so, do me a favor and hit like and share and send it to a friend. Subscribe to the channel. We'll see you here again tomorrow. Have a great day. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and check us out. Surf around, and if you like what you see, do me a favor and mash that subscribe button and hit the bell.